Counting down to first pitch at Wrigley. The Cardinals and the Cubs, next on the show. Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Opening day behind us, it's Game 2 of the regular season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as manager Mike Matheny will line his guys up this way. They'll match up against a guy trying to put it all together, the right-hander Jake Arrieta. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Matt Carpenter makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Now for St. Louis, third baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. EK, you take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, certainly no time to panic. You've got 161 more to go. You just need to put it behind you, come out, play your brand of baseball. I will say, though, one thing's for sure, you don't want to start things out 0-2.
Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. Here comes a 1-2. In the air to right center. Dawson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one. Time for a check of the scouting report now as we run you through the arsenal of this 29-year-old right-hander. Jason Hayward steps in now. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Now the pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take. Come on, Cubby.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit hard but fouled to the left, and they'll try it again. One out, nobody on. Here he comes again, 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Two-two pitch on the way. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. He just threw it right by him at the letters.
In now, Michael Lee. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Strike 2-0 on the way. Cut fastball is in for a strike. 2-1.
Yeah, that finds his zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Here it comes. 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The pitch. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Matt Holliday would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-2, here it is. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. Now here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0 now.
Now, after that first pitch out, another ball here really puts you in the hole against a dangerous hitter.
The 2-0 on the way. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
A 2-1 offering. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners, or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Matt Adams will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
the 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Ready now on 1-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. They'll match up against a very difficult foe indeed, the right-hander Lance Lynn. Here's a look now at the defensive alignment they'll have to contend with. Tommy La Stella will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, third baseman, Tommy La Stella.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, but most of the folks below us weren't all that happy, but that was a good way to get your season off on the right foot. 1-0 sounds a whole lot better than 0-1, but there's a long way to go, no question about it.
1-1 on the way. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And he's in at second base with a first inning double.
Boy, I'll tell you what, he went down and beat a good pitch right there. This thing is right on the knees, maybe even a little below the knees, but he still went down and got it. And he pulls into second with 2 bases. That is some sweet hit.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The next pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
And you know what? It's never too early in a ball game to play smart, fundamental baseball. You've got the leadoff man at second, so he's just shooting for the right side of the infield. And he's able to move him up 90 feet to third with just 1 away.
Into the box now, Ernie Banks. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
He's set now to pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. He's ready, now the pitch. Low and away with that one, it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Full count pitch on its way. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Manufactured run right there. You get the double to start the inning off, and then it's all about get him over and get him in. And 2 straight groundouts do that job.
Andre Dawson will try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI groundout. First pitch on the way. Now a check swing here and a little looper. And Carpenter will make the catch to retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this. Yadier Molina leads things off now in the top half of the second.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
First pitch coming. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Now the 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Here he comes on 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are 2 teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And that's how you want to answer back after giving up the lead in that last half inning. Puts the pressure on right away as they get the tying run up to second here on the leadoff double.
Johnny Peralta will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with 1 out.
Let's get him out.
And here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Right back to the curveball and drops it in there for strike 2. A runner at second, nobody out. He waits. Now the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Come on, Tom.
Here's the 1-2. Got him.
And you want to see what downward break looks like? Check this out in show motion. look at how this thing's just falling right off the table. That pitch is really moving, folks.
Colton Wong will stand in. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. He's set, now the pitch. Opposite field to left, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
You know, it's always a danger as an outfielder when you try to make a play like this. You worry about that wrist because sometimes you can get it tucked under when you hit the ground and you can twist it up pretty good or maybe even break it. But here, not only does he come away unhurt, but he also comes away with the baseball.
Standing in now, Lance Lynn. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
Come on, let's hold them.
1-0 on the way. 1-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
1-1 pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And that's not a sight you want to see this early as a starting pitcher. 40 pitches already.
Ready with the 2-1. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
How about that swing? That wasn't just a little bleeder off the end of his bat. He swung that bat like he knew what he was doing up there.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Come on, Cub.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch.
0-2.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
He's a pitch away from wiggling off the hook for the second straight inning.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Go back to game 1.
A big pitch here, 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Anthony Rizzo will start things off in the bottom of the second.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch coming. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
Now the 2-0 home. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 2-2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Here comes a 2-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. The 2-2 coming. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. Now another 2-2. And this will be fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Slice down the left side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Full count, 3-2.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, I'm going to tell you something, guys. That is a great at-bat to start off an inning. You got a guy out there on the mound burning through pitch after pitch, just trying to finish this guy off, and he never could do it.
Miguel Montero will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk.
101, Cubs.
First pitch coming. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Bare-handed for one. Back to first, but it's right over his head.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler will take his first cuts of the ball game here. First offering on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2.
And one thing this kid's going to find out is that everything speeds up at the major league level. Those pitches that you were on top of in AAA, they have a tendency to get on top of you much quicker now. You got to learn to adjust.
Javier Baez will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. First pitch to him. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Comes set, now the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. We play 2 innings, it's 1-0. Jason Hayward is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now here's the pitch. Swing and an easy one for the first baseman. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Calm yourself already.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
He's set, now the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. There's one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Wow, that is a very quick turn up the middle there. This is not a guy that you're going to double up all that often. But you see the good feed and then the strong return throw, and they're indeed able to roll him up.
Matt Holliday will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Now the first pitch. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Matt Adams will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. Grounded fouled off to the right side. He's ready. Now the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. So 1-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. One, two. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals. They're down 1-0. Jake Arrieta makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Jake Arrieta.
Now here's the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. And the pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
2 times now he's painted that fastball on the outside corner. Now you got to worry about seeing that pitch for a 3rd time.
Pitch on the way. He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning.
Boy, how about that at-bat from your pitcher? You started thinking this is already a really good at-bat because he's seen so many pitches, but then he caps it off by finishing it with a base hit.
Tommy La Stella will get his second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first. Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. He waits. Now the pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
2-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up out in front of the mound. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it and winds up an easy pop-out.
Dexter Fowler will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
Here comes the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Stay clear of the DP.
Now the 3-0 offering. That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Here he comes, 3-1. And, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
The 3-2 pitch goes the other way as this is line to left. Holiday is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Into the box, Ernie Banks. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Lee is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One left for the Cubs, but they lead it 1-0. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning.
See you later, St. Louis.
First pitch coming. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Now the pitch. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
Whoa, buckle it, please.
The 0-2 to Molina. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
Well, this is why you have your speediest outfielder in center field. He doesn't have to be your best outfielder, but he's got to be able to track some things down, and this is why they've got him out there right now. What a brilliant play.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that ball is gone. Blasted into the bleachers in left. So a solo shot here for Johnny Peralta. And the Redbirds are even now at 1 run apiece.
I'll tell you what, there is no better feeling for a hitter after being backed off the plate than to turn around and do this on the next pitch. That is just the ultimate. You think you can intimidate me? Think again.
Colton Wong will stand in.
Colton Wong.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Low roller, and he barehands it. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Stepping in now, Lance Lynn. As he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. But the Cards are able to tie things up on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Andre Dawson will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Right fielder, Andre Dawson.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. On to first is Peralta, 1 away here.
First baseman number 44,
Anthony Rizzo will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. And here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. 1-0 pitch now. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Now the 2-0. Fouled back. Now the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball in the air for Holiday and left. And that's out number 2.
This crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball. But he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
Miguel Montero will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. Montero waits. Now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 1-0 on the way. Ball 2 now. Two-0 count, the pitch. And on 2-0, this is a fly ball out to right field. Lee is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Matt Carpenter will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Matt Carpenter.
First pitch coming. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Jason Hayward will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. First pitch coming. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. To the bag with it himself is Rizzo for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. First offering on the way. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Big breaking ball and a beauty. 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
The 1-2. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Jorge Soler will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Jorge Soler.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Come on, Cubby.
Now here it comes. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
Let's go, Cubby.
Here's the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, anytime you're leading off an inning, it's true. You don't want to just go up there blindly swinging at anything close to the zone. But you also want to at least take the bat off your shoulder. I mean, he phoned this one in.
Here's Javier Baez. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's a 1-0. And this is hit well towards the hole. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The pitcher, number 49, Jake Arrieta.
Jake Arrieta will dig in. He singled his first time around. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And the pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Here comes a 1-2. And a swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Matt Holliday will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
The 1-1 home. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Fowler comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Matt Adams will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch to him. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a long solo homer there off the bat of Matt Adams. And the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
Well, so much for that 6 in a row he'd retired. That guy just says, take that.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Here's the 1-0. Hit on the ground to shortstop. Look at this. From a knee, he gets him. What a play. So unfortunately, it looks like he's going to come out of the game now with an apparent right shoulder injury. That's always concerning, so hopefully it's not as bad as it looks. Starlin Castro will try and loosen up here as he'll take over at short following the injury.
Number 13.
Johnny Peralta will get another shot. He homered his last time.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's the first offering. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 to Peralta. Now a swing, and wouldn't you know it, here's a ground ball to the guy fresh into the ball game out at short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 2-1 St. Louis. Tommy La Stella will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And now a pitch swung on and lifted toward Holiday and straight away left. And he's got it for the first out.
Boy, you talk about a guy getting himself in a groove. How about 10 in a row he's retired now? Just making it look easy.
Dexter Fowler will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Now here's the first pitch. swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here it comes. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Starlin Castro will come on as he's newly into the ball game, getting his first plate appearance now here in the 6th.
Let's go, Cubby.
Now the first pitch.
Here we go.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Now the 1-1. Grounded foul off to the right. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Here comes the 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Here now the 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Andre Dawson would be next. Here's the full count offering. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Blake Parker is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Blake Parker.
Colton Wong will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Wong.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Here comes the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. He makes good contact on it as this is going to make its way through into left field for a base hit.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Lance Lynn will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. First pitch on the way. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out.
Well, of course, one of the cardinal rules of bunting, you have to try to bunt a strike. Here he just sort of jabs at this thing, pops it up, and this essentially becomes a wasted at-bat.
Matt Carpenter will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Come on, guys. Turn 2. Okay, pitch ya.
And here's the first pitch.
Hook
And he
ball.
starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. From the belt, the pitch. You think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel 2-1 our score. Comes set. Now the pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Soler is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Jason Hayward will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
The 1-0 pitch. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Let's go, Cubby.
3-0 is on the way. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
A runner on first with 2 away. Three-1 on the way. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
And that's a big 90 feet in a 1-run game. He took a little bit of a chance, but that great speed makes it pay off.
Now the payoff pitch home. Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And he's not stopping as third base coach Jose Oquendo's waving him in. And that's going to plate the runner from second as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
And that could turn out to be a very big insurance run right there. That makes this a 2-run game now. And the way their starter's pitching, he may not wind up even needing it. But at least it gives him a little bit of a cushion out there.
Neil Ramirez will take over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Michael Lee will try and keep things going now with the runner at first following the RBI single. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. The Cardinals lead it 3-1. Andre Dawson will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. First pitch coming. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And that's a big double right there, down by 2, but more importantly, that's going to get the tying run to the plate. So we're going to see how they want to handle this defensively now with the open base.
Anthony Rizzo will step in as the possible tying run, but just a single here could make this a one-run game. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
This turns out to be a real heads-up play at second base. Now, you think on a line drive into the outfield that he might be bouncing towards third, hoping to score if this ball drops. But smartly, he goes back to the bag, tags up, and he advances the 90 feet.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
The next pitch. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. In there, 2-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Here's the 2-1 now to Montero. Oh, this ball's laced, and it's going to get down into the right center field gap. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a one-run ball game. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double.
I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count, it really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And he'll motion for the bullpen. That's going to be all for Lance Lynn. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Carlos Villanueva will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. In is Jorge Soler, as he'll take a first-pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He picks up his first 2-base hit of the new season. 1 out and a runner on second base.
Base hit here.
From the stretch. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance.
Hey now, let's go.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back.
All right, come.
So 1-2 with 1 away. This is foul right side. He'll try again, 1-2.
Here we go.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Here's another 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Difficult to lay off, but he did it.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Here's the 2-2 offering.
Here we go.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Let's go, Cub.
Now the 2-2 pitch. I got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up.
Drop it.
Adams is there, 2 down.
Well, this will wind up nothing more than a pop-out in the scorebook. But what won't go unnoticed in that dugout is that he battled for an awfully long time there. That takes a lot of energy out of a guy when he's got to throw that many pitches.
Javier Baez will have a shot at driving home that possible tying run that's standing at second. Here's the first offering. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that will hook just inside the left field foul pole. It's a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left as they take the lead 4-3.
Oh, hard to pick a better spot than this to come up with your first home run of the year. This is a location mistake, pure and simple, and he doesn't miss it. He drives this one over the wall to give his guys the lead.
Randy Choate is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Ryan Sweeney will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6, Ryan Sweeney.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
The pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 3 runs already home here. Here's the 1-1 now to Sweeney. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Now the veteran deals on 1-2, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 2-2 home. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Tommy La Stella would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. 3-2 one more time. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of Ryan Sweeney, and it's now 5-3.
just like the guy before him, he went up there with a very aggressive mindset at the plate. So when he got his pitch, he wasn't thinking, I'm going to hit a line drive. He was thinking, I'm going deep. This ball clears the wall by plenty.
Now batting, third baseman, Tommy.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one.
1-0.
1-0 on the way. Just missing here, 2-0.
Close pitch. Maybe just off the plate, but if it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
The 2-0. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
Here we go, Patty. Here we go.
Now the 2-1.
Here we go.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Dexter Fowler would be next.
You can do it.
The 3-1 is on the way.
Go.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Go.
Now here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Cubs lead it 5-3. Jason Mott is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Jason Mott.
Matt Holliday will stand in to lead things off here in what's now a brand new ball game.
Left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Come on, let's get down here.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Now the pitch. And Holliday swings and misses and falls behind quickly, 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
And the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these 2 guys fared in the matchup. Matt Adams will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Now the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Now here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Bases are empty, one man out. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that is going to be a base hit.
And you know, as a hitter, you're seeing the ball so well when you can take a pitch like that and square it up and just hammer it right back up the middle.
Yadier Molina will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First pitch to him. Now a ball hit back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
Now after the big inning your ball club just put together, you can't let them respond with a big inning of their own. But here they are with 2 on now and trying to answer right back.
John Jay will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 19, John Jay.
Ozzie Smith will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 1, Ozzie Smith.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. The 1-0 home. That's wide, 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
First and second now, 1 man out. From the belt, kicks and deals. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, 97 will get up on you in a hurry, especially when it's your first AB of the night and you're just settling in.
Hey, double up!
The 3-1 coming. And it's full now, 3-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
3-2, here it comes. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but foul. Another full count pitch home. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Fowler is there, 2 gone. And the throw in gets away from him. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance.
Second baseman, number 16, Colton Wong.
Peter Borges will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 11, Peter Borges.
Colton Wong will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8.
Come on!
First offering on the way.
Yep.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Don't let him score!
He's set, now the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And that two-run lead could be in real jeopardy. It's extra bases. And the runner will score from second. And he will score as well. A huge job to come through there, and this ball game is tied here late.
Well, you could see the emotion and the elation in his face as he was rounding the bases, cruising into second base. Two-run score on the play. We're all tied up. They got a chance to take the lead in this ball game, and he is on fire out there.
Your attention, please. Now
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
Trent Grisham.
Tony Cruz will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 48, Tony Cruz.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with two down. Comes set, now the pitch. And they go away here, it's a cold strike, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
He's set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead, and we are all tied 5-5. John Jay will stay in the ball game as the new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 19.
Ozzie Smith will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Ozzie Smith.
Peter Borges will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Your attention, please. Now
New
pitching
pitcher
for
coming on, and it looks to be the right-hander Matt Belisle.
Belisle.
Dexter Fowler will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Center fielder, Dexter.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Too low, 1-0. The 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Here he comes on 2-1. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And this is taken in by Holiday. 1 away now. Getting late here at Wrigley Field. These two clubs have battled all throughout this one, as you can see on the line score. We're all square as they play inning number 8. Starlin Castro will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first offering. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out.
This is exactly what he needed after his guys came back to tie the ball game. He's only 1 out away from a shutdown inning.
Andre Dawson will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
One 0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Hitters count 2-0. Swing and a rocket to third. And a sliding attempt to try and knock it down, but it's by him, a base hit.
Wow, a 2-0 count. And this is a room service fastball. Look where this thing is, right down the middle. I mean, he can't help but jump all over that.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. He waits. Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
He's ready now. The pitch, and he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. This ball game still tied 5-all. Matt Carpenter will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
Third baseman number 13, Matt.
Now here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And now a pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Not too sure how you take that one on.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I mean, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
Here's Jason Hayward now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Here's the 2-0. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Oh, look at this. Throw from a knee is too late, and that will be an infield single.
Boy, what a great effort just to knock this one down before it gets into center field. But that was going to be asking a lot for him to get up and throw his man out. And as you can see there, that throw is well late.
In now, Michael Lee. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
I don't know if that one crossed him up or what, but that's a tough pass ball to take in a tie ball game. That could come back to haunt him.
The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Now the 2-0. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. This is my number 7 hitter? Probably not.
The 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Fastball in there. 3-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive. Base hit left field. Around third and being waved on home. Long throw to the plate. And the run is going to score from second as they've taken the lead here in the ninth. Pedro Strop will take over now with 1 away in the top of inning number 9.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Matt Holliday will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. From the belt, the pitch. He's running towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, I think they had a feeling he'd be going, but you had to figure they weren't going to pitch out twice in a row, and he winds up taking second here and moving into scoring position.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. .2-0 on the way. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Oh, and a good fastball hitter here. To me, that's a little surprising that he wouldn't be swinging away on 2-0.
Here's the 2-1 now to Holliday. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Ozzie Smith waits on deck. Now the 3-1. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
Full count offering on its way. And this is fouled straight back. Payoff pitch one more time. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Nothing better for your confidence to come right in out of the bullpen and strike that first guy out. A lot of times, that'll set the tone for your whole outing.
Into the box now, Ozzie Smith, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. .1-0 pitch now. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
That's a 2-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Ready now on 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Ready on 2-1. Fouled straight back. 2-2 pitch on the way. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Cards lead it 6-5. Trevor Rosenthal is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Miguel Montero will dig in. He doubled homer run last time around.
For the Cubs, catcher Miguel Montero.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
The 2-0 on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Down by a run, your guys need you on base any way you can get there. Now you got to shrink that strike zone down and not go after anything that's not right there for you.
Here comes the 3-1. And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Three-two pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the 9th.
Whoa, that's what you call chuck and duck right there. This ball's going to come screaming right back at him. He doesn't have any time to get the glove up, and it gets safely on into center field.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Jorge Soler will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. First pitch on the way. Fouled straight back. He's ready. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Well, if the rally wasn't on already, it's officially on now. This is just a dream start to the inning here. They get the tying run to second. He's the most important guy, but don't forget, you get the potential winning run on at first base. So this game is really up in the air now.
Javier Baez will try to keep this rally going with the possible winning run aboard on first now with nobody out.
Get the base hit already!
And here's the first pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Let's send this guy to the shower.
1-0 on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1 on the way. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
And, you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
Now the 1-2. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
He knows his job is to hang on to the lead for his team. But with a guy in scoring position, he's got to do something to come up big. Not a whole lot bigger situation to come up with a strikeout than right there. He's fired up about it, but he's still got some work to do right now. He's not out of this thing yet.
Wellington Castillo will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Pause, now the pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. From the stretch. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Hayward will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Now batting, third baseman,
Tommy La Stella will stand in now with the tying and winning runs on base, and 2 men gone here in the ninth. First pitch coming. Low for ball 1.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time with it.
Here's a 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
And this might be just what the crowd needs to get off their hands a little bit. Last thing you want to do on the mound is hit a guy and have the crowd come to life against you.
Dexter Fowler will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
First pitch coming. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Here's the 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
In a spot like this, you got to go after strikes.
1-1. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here.
Sometimes guys can get keyed up in big spots like this, and that's where that curveball can be a real effective pitch.
Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Now a swing and a ground ball. And a step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and an excellent job right there to pick up the save. That's number 50 for him here in the early part of his career. Nice job.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Time to hand out Topps Player of the Game honors for this one. And guys, I think we can all agree that this fellow right here deserves it more than anybody that took the field in this one.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Cardinals win it 6-5. Good night from Chicago.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Cubs, 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.